Hi, my name is Jannah. Not Jana, Jenna, or Hannah, though I gave up correcting anyone how to correctly say it about 7 years ago. Jannah's generation is much older than 7 years.
Hi guys, welcome back today. Hi guys, welcome back. Hi guys, today.
Though it's taken me a long time to finally get it going. My purpose for this channel is to make it a passion project to journey what I want to do with my life and crazy ambitions I hope to achieve. Lately, it's been about my obsession for neurology and specifically the study of metacognition, the process of thinking about thinking. There's just something so particularly interesting about cognitive neuroscience and the philosophy of the mind. Consciousness, competitiveness, command, and confidence. Not just the confidence you get from saying I'm right or I'm sure, but the confidence I get from speaking, presenting, and why I love doing it so much.
She wanted me to do this. Stop. Shut up.
It didn't stem from when I grew up saying I wanted to be a doctor. Though that wasn't always true, it occurred to me recently. So a couple months ago, back in March, which was a month for the books, my school started the science simulation infamously known as the doctor unit. We were assigned internships groups of 2 or 3, which was kind of a scam because everything was really independent and self-paced.
Oh, I'm so scared. I got a 45 out of 50, guys.
I'm so scared.
Go
Okay.
do it,
I'm so scared.
You got a 50.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Guys, I'm so scared.
Jenna, you got this. Jenna, you got this. Go over.
Oh yeah, I got a 50!
I'm done.
Yay! We studied different body systems like the heart, cardiology, or osteology, and the most difficult of them all, neurology. Hey guys, so today we're recording, oh my god, we're recording our
Reaction for the science test.
the science test that we took today. It's like Harvard acceptance letters, but it's the science test that we studied for like...
Okay, ready?
Go sit down. No, just go down
and press them.
Okay, let's do our predictions. I think I got a 16 out of 18.
I think I got a 16 as well.
And then I think I got a 16 out of 16 on the writing. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, she did.
We did. Wait. Oh, I did. It's okay. We did good, guys. We did good. We often had dissections, the pig heart, the sheep brain, the sheep eyeball, and much to my already mind-made disgust, I was told, obviously as a joke, that clearly I don't have a career in medicine if I don't want to barbarically cut the thing or play with it. The whole unit was hell. I never had to study for anything as much as I did for the doctor unit, and 34 out of 35 on one of the exams told me all I needed to know. It wasn't just an exam. It was a competition between my closest friends, and most of all myself, to continuously study something I wasn't even interested in and I was just doing it for the grades. The element of competition was a very sneaky thing. So here's the thing about the doctor unit. It's a lot of ruin for reward. I think from a personal standpoint, what I learned was that it's not my cup of tea and I don't particularly like doing this. Easygoing daily routines turn into waking up at 4 a.m. to compose of study resources to stay after school at the library until 7 p.m. And a huge shout out to all my friends who came and did that with me while fasting and running off of 3 hours of sleep to go over the joints of the bones. For getting 100 on each of the units, which again were divided into the different systems of the body, you'd get a little something. Like, for example, orthopedics, I got a little bone pen. But it wasn't about the pen, it was rather about the title of becoming a doctor of that unit. And at the end, there was a final exam. Now, if you aced that final exam, got 100, including on all of the other chapters, you'd become a surgeon. And that was the main end goal for the overachieving. You got a stethoscope for it, there was a white coat ceremony, and let's just say that that was pretty tragic as well. And let's also just say I didn't make surgeon because I blew my chances and all the high stakes standards that there was already kind of set for me after getting a 34 out of 35 on the 3rd test. To be fair, very little made it that far, and I won't even disclose the stats. All I'm gonna say is that there really was blood, sweat, and tears involved, at least on my end, and maybe I liked it. The pressure, I mean. As much as in the moment I couldn't wait to be out of it because at the time it was Ramadan and like it was just a disaster. I often think about what medical school would be like and going big or going home. I think that was my key takeaway from the whole thing. I'd be lying if I said I thought about it after it happened. I really didn't. I was glad I was out of that. It only reoccurred to me that my favorite field for the moment wasn't just for the moment. It was a mentality, and so was the whole doctor unit. And what I loved most going about the whole thing was the fact, or the belief, that when I would walk into the classroom with sometimes a feeling of dread, I kind of knew what I was going to expect, or I felt like I had a little bit of an advantage because I was doing so much excess studying on articles from Johns Hopkins, though that was completely irrelevant, let me just say. The whole thing was actually pretty straightforward, and I feel like if I didn't distract myself with making aesthetic notes all the time and grinding out as much as I did, I might have actually been able to succeed a little bit farther. I think that the time was also really overwhelming, and then there was like state exams going on, so it was just... Now, I don't think the experience could quite make as my personal statement for like future college applications, but it definitely taught me about me and who I was personally. The purpose of explaining this so early on and making it out to be my first video was to show you a glimpse of the type of person I am and who I strive to be. Obviously, that was very overachieving of me, and if it says anything, the stand I'm currently using to film this video was actually a gift for me within a day's time by my mother when I told her that I want to help my classmates study by using this and like having it held up for me so I can like show everyone the trace of blood, the path of blood through the heart. Your right atrium going through the tricuspid valve, right ventricle going through this pulmonary valve. I like wanted to run like practice problems and like use my fingers to do it. She got it specifically after seeing my passion for it and how much I've always wanted to film videos like this. I love to talk, and it's always been a long-term goal of mine to finally get it out of my head and just get it going. I love researching and studying, I love public speaking, and my interests change very often. Currently, it's neuroscience, but I think it's going to stick around for a while because it's something that has obviously been weighing on my mind after the doctor unit. I think metacognition kind of gave me an insight or almost a question as to why I am the way I am and why I love doing what I do. And obviously with this channel, I hope to take you all along with me, and I also hope to build kind of a background and a community.